There's some really bad people out there, and we can't let them find out about your secret.
My mom has always been telling me to be extra careful about sneezing in public. And I understand why she feels this way.
Don't you realize how risky that was? Did you sneeze or not?
Oh, we're gonna be so rich. Richest people in the world.
You're overreacting. There's nothing wrong with letting me go to school today. I'm not that sick.
I'm really sorry, Susie, but it would be too risky to send you to school. I'm not willing to take the risk.
But why, Mom? I'm really not that sick. I'm feeling much better than yesterday. My sickness is almost completely gone. Why are you overreacting so much?
I'm not overreacting, Susie. I'm being logical. Do you have any idea what the consequences would be if someone saw you sneeze? You're aware of that, aren't you? Never forget the #1 rule of your life. Never sneeze in public. Never.
I'm not going to sneeze. I promise you, Mom. I'm always careful about it. I'm more careful than you think.
I believe you, Susie. I know you're really careful about it. But anyone can make mistakes. Even you. I don't want to risk you making a mistake and sneezing in public. If anyone sees you sneezing crystals, you'll be in big trouble. There's some really bad people out there, and we can't let them find out about your secret. Your secret needs to be hidden. I'm really sorry, but I can't let you go. You're staying at home today.
I hate you, Mom. Ugh, forget it.
I'm really sorry.
That's a small intro of my life. I was born with a special power that I still can't fully understand to this day. I can sneeze crystals. It's a really weird power to have, and it's not the first thing I would think of if I ever wanted to wish for superpowers. But when you look deeply into it, you realize how powerful the ability actually is. This power basically gives me infinite money. I can get crystals whenever I want and become a billionaire overnight. But I'm not really interested in that right now. I just want to have fun and enjoy my life without thinking of money. I'll think about making money later. My mom has always been telling me to be extra careful about sneezing in public. And I understand why she feels this way. If the wrong person sees me sneezing crystals, I'll be in big trouble. I could get kidnapped. I don't want that to happen to me, but I feel like Mom takes it way too far sometimes. I'm still grateful that I didn't end up in a situation where my parents would exploit me and use me to make themselves richer. We were actually a really poor family before I was born. And we still are, because Mom and Dad prefer not to show off their wealth too much. They want to keep it hidden so that no one suspects them. They don't want to attract too much attention. I don't think that makes sense, since we could be living in a house that's 1,000,000 times better than the one we currently live in. But oh well, it's their choice to make, not mine. I can't believe Mom won't let me go to school. I'm 90% cured now. I'm barely sick. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. My fever is gone too. I'm not going to sneeze. I know it. I know my body better than my mom does. You know what? I've had enough. I've had enough of Mom constantly trying to control all my actions and forcing me to do things that I don't want to do. I'm confident that I won't sneeze in school, and I know that I'm not sick. Fine now, so I should be able to go to school. I'm gonna sneak out of the house myself without Mom noticing. She won't be able to stop me if she doesn't know that I'm trying to leave in the first place. Alright, let's do this. Alright, mission accomplished. Mom didn't notice me leaving. Now, I just need to go to school. I'll bike there so that it's quicker. Besides, I already missed the bus, obviously. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did it! I made it! Wow, I feel like such a rebel. This is my first time I've ever done something like this. I've never done anything behind Mom's back. This feeling is completely new. I really didn't want to do this. I love Mom a lot, but I didn't have a choice. I love school, and I enjoy coming to school, unlike other people. Mom will never understand how much I love school, though. Okay, let's find Lily and James. They must be here somewhere. They're always in the cafeteria. Hey guys, how are you both doing?
Oh, you made it? I thought you were going to be absent again. You're never this late to school.
Yeah, but today was an exception. Mom didn't want me to come to school because I was sick though, so I had to sneak out of the house myself to come here. I put a mannequin under my bedsheet so that it still looks like there's someone sleeping. So, as long as she doesn't lift the bedsheet up, I'm safe.
What if she does decide to lift the bedsheet up?
James, let's not talk about that, but I'm sure it won't happen. I know it.
You're sick? Why didn't you tell us you were sick? How long have you been sick for?
A couple of days. I'm sorry for not telling you. I was just too sick to do anything. I was in my bed doing absolutely nothing for the past 3 days because I physically couldn't do anything other than rest and sleep. But hey, I'm here now.
And we're glad. But please tell us next time.
I will. Don't worry.
I don't want any students sleeping or not paying attention during the class, all right? I need you all to pay attention today because this class is not an easy one. It's going to be the foundation for many more topics to come. If you don't understand this, then you're not going to understand anything else either. Trust me, you'll regret not paying attention if you don't focus right now.
Why is he talking so much? Just start the lesson already. He really likes taking his sweet time.
We could have gotten any teacher, but we got this guy instead. The worst of them all. I don't even know how he got his job in the first place. Just creates a PowerPoint presentation and reads text off of it. He doesn't teach any of the text on the PowerPoint. He just reads it off. My 5-year-old sister can do what he does.
There's no use in complaining, guys. This class is really important, so just try and pay attention. You can always study the class material yourself at home if it still doesn't make sense.
Students, please stop talking. Pay attention. I won't say it again.
Oh no, I'm not feeling so good. Is my fever coming back? But that doesn't make any sense. I was perfectly fine in the morning. I didn't have any fever symptoms in the morning at all. Come on, this isn't good. If I get too sick, then I'm almost definitely going to sneeze.
This part of the class is the most important of them all. If you don't understand this, then you have no chance of passing the exam. By this point, you should just give up and go home.
That's what he's been saying for every part. Ugh, he sounds like a broken record. No. I'm about to sneeze. I have to stop it. Please don't sneeze. I can't sneeze.
Huh? Susie, are you all right? What's the matter? Why did you jump off your seat like that so suddenly?
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just thought there was a really big insect on my chair, so I was really scared. But it's a false alarm. There's no insect on my chair. I'm okay now, Mr. Clark.
Seriously? Please, don't disturb the class like that again, Susie. This is an important lesson. It will help you when you study for your midterms, so please, focus.
I'm really sorry, sir. It won't happen again. I promise.
What happened with Susie? She's acting really strange. She's not afraid of insects at all. So why would she jump off the seat like that because of an insect? That doesn't make sense at all. Maybe she's lying. That's probably it.
Ugh, that was so embarrassing. I embarrassed myself in front of the whole class. Okay, calm down, Susie. I just need to calm down. If I'm relaxed, calm, and don't move, then I won't sneeze. Try not to breathe in too much air. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Ugh, just don't sneeze. Just don't.
Anyways, let's get back to what I was saying. If you want to draw a three-dimensional vector, you're gonna have to have three axes. The x-axis, y-axis, and the z-axis. When you want to plot a point on a three-dimensional graph, you need to consider the location of the point on all these axes.
Oh no, it's coming again. The sneeze. No, I have to hold it in. I have to...
Susie, what's the meaning of this? Is this class a joke to you, Susie? Are you trying to make a mockery out of my class?
No, sir, of course not. Why would I ever do something like that? I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to.
And I'm really sorry too, Susie. I'm sorry that you're gonna have to leave my class now. Get out!
What? But I apologize, sir. Please, I can explain.
There are no second chances. I've never given anyone second chances, and you're no exception. Now please, leave my classroom now.
All right, sir. I'll do as you like. I'm really sorry once again. I didn't mean to disturb you or the class. I wasn't trying to make a mockery out of you. And your class is not a joke to me at all. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on! Susie! Ugh, now I hate our teacher even more.
This is really bad. I can't hold in my sneeze anymore. What am I supposed to do now? I have to sneeze. I have no other option. I just need to make sure there's no one else around. Okay, looks like the coast is clear. Now I can finally sneeze. Oh my gosh, no! I sneezed way too hard! I don't usually sneeze out these many crystals. Ugh. I should have controlled my sneeze better. Now I need to put all these crystals in my bag or hide them somewhere before someone comes and sees me. No.
Well. I think I finally found the person I've been looking for. This is going to make things much more interesting. The boss will be really happy to hear about this. I'm the luckiest person alive.
Alright, I'm done hiding the crystals now. I really hope no one saw me. I was always looking around every few seconds to see if someone saw me, but I'm pretty sure no one did. Not just pretty sure, I'm certain of it. Now, I just need to make sure that no one opens my bag and sees the crystals, or I don't actually spill the crystals from my bag. This is not going to happen. I won't let it.
Boss, I have some really good news for you. I have one person that fits the description of the type of people you're looking for. We finally found one.
What are you talking about, Oliver? This better not be a joke. I don't like jokes about things like this. Did you actually find someone?
Yes, I did. I'm not playing with you. I mean it.
Who did you find? Who is this person and where are they? Tell me quickly.
I don't know her name yet, but we're both in the same school. I just saw her sneezing out crystals a few minutes ago. I know your description says that people are supposed to have powers to cry tears or gems and whatever, but I'm pretty sure sneezing counts too, right? I mean, come on. You should have seen the amount of crystals that she just sneezed out. I'm pretty sure they would be worth 100 million bucks if we sold them. Then we never have to worry about money ever again.
Oh, good job, Oliver. I'm proud of you. Now you can leave the rest to me.
Boss, let me have the honor of kidnapping her. Please. I'm in the same school and city as her, so it will be very easy for me. You can trust me, boss. I'll get the job done for you, and we can book it out of the country after we get the money we need.
Very well then. I'm placing my trust in you. Don't let me down. Kidnap that girl and bring her to me without alerting anyone else. I don't want the cops to even get a hint of what's going on here. Is that understood?
Yes, boss. Of course. Leave it to me. I'll bring her to you in no time.
Are you alright, Susie? What happened there? Why did you keep jumping off from your seat?
I don't actually know, James. I felt uncomfortable in my seat, and I always felt like something was irritating my skin. I'm not sure what it was, but I really didn't mean to distract the class or irritate Mr. Clark.
Gosh, don't worry so much, Susie. It happens to the best of us. I just wanted to make sure you were alright because you were acting pretty weird there.
Don't worry, guys. I'm perfectly fine. But thanks for asking. Now, what am I gonna do about Mr. Clark? He seems pretty angry, right? I'm sure he hates me now.
I don't think he hates you, but he's definitely not happy with you right now.
Oh no, this isn't good. This really isn't good.
What happened? What are you panicking about?
It's my mom. She's calling me. That means she found out that I sneaked out of the house. She must have entered the bedroom and seen that I wasn't sleeping in my bed.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good at all.
It shouldn't be that big of a problem, right?
No, you guys don't get it. Ugh, this is horrible. My mom is really strict when it comes to these kinds of things. She's really not gonna be happy about this. There's no telling what she'll do.
Maybe you can try to talk to her about it? Tell her that you really wanted to go. I'm sure she'll forgive you if you show her that you realized your mistake.
Oh gosh, no. Nothing is going to work. This is horrible. This is the worst possible thing that could have happened. I need to go home right now before things get worse. I knew it! Mom sent those guards to pick me up from school. She didn't waste a single minute. This isn't going to be fun.
Susie, we need to talk. Where were you?
Don't try to lie to us, Susie. Be completely honest.
I was at school, Mom. I'm really sorry, but
At school? Even though I told you not to go? What part of stay at home do you not understand? Have you lost your mind?
I'm really sorry, Mom, but
I told you not to go to school and you still went away. You expect me to be happy about that? I'm very disappointed in you, Susie. I didn't expect this from you at all. Don't you realize how risky that was? Did you sneeze or not?
Of course not, Mom. I didn't sneeze. Not even once. I know how important my secret is. I won't let anyone find out about it. You don't have to worry about me so much.
You just don't understand, do you? You don't understand the situation you're in. The power that you have is a huge gift. We used to be so poor that we couldn't even afford to eat food for a day until you came along. But your dad and I never used you to get richer. We never exploited your power. We still live in the same poor house that we used to because we didn't want to attract too much attention. We have all the money we need, yes, but we don't show it off. You're fortunate that you're born into a family like this. There are many parents out there that would exploit their children to get rich for themselves. If anyone finds out about your secret, they can force you to give them crystals and make them richer. Is that the life you want to live?
Of course not, Mom. That's a horrible life. I can't even imagine living a life like that. But you're overreacting. Like I told you before I left, I wasn't sick. I pretty much recovered completely. But you...
Recovered completely? Does that look like you've completely recovered? You sneezed at school, didn't you? You sneezed. I know you did. You're just not telling me.
I didn't sneeze, Mom. Why don't you believe me? Why would I ever lie to you?
It's written all over your face, Susie. I'm sorry, but I really have no choice now. You're grounded for a week. No school, no video games, no anything. You're staying in your room for a whole week. Think of how you're going to spend your time.
Why are you like this, Mom? Don't do this, please. I'm telling you, I didn't sneeze. Why don't you believe me?
Get back into your room before I lose my temper. Take your medicine and go to sleep. I need you to recover completely. And even after you recover, you'll still have to wait until the week's over to go to school. I won't let you go to school before the end of the week. You're grounded.
But Mom, this isn't fair. I just told you that.
I said you're grounded. Is that understood?
Yes, Mom. I understand.
Now go back to your room.
Don't you think that was a little too harsh?
Do you really think so, Peter? She sneaked out of the house and went to school even though I told her not to. She needs to realize how important this is. This isn't something she can risk and play around with. No one in the world can find out about her secrets. Absolutely no one. You know what the consequences are if someone finds out, right?
Of course I do. You don't have to tell me twice, but I still feel bad for Susie. Anyways, we need to make sure something like this never happens again. We can't let her sneak out of the house and go somewhere without us knowing again. Should we hire security?
No, I want to live a quiet life without any people suspecting us of anything. I don't want to attract too much attention.
Security doesn't have to stand outside all the time. They can keep an eye out for Susie from inside the house. We can give them disguises too. If you don't want them to look like bodyguards, that is.
Fine, do whatever you want, but make sure it works. We can't let her sneak out like that again.
I hacked into the CCTV footage of the school to show you proof of the girl that I saw. Here you go. You can check it out for yourself, boss. What do you think?
Perfect. So, my theory was right this whole time. I knew I would find someone one day, someone with these powers. I've heard rumors about it everywhere, so I spent my whole life searching for people with these powers, and now, I finally found someone. We're going to be rich, you hear me? Money, money, money everywhere.
The best part is that this girl is really poor. She's from a really poor family and lives in a really poor house. That will make it even easier for us to kidnap her. It's almost like we hit the jackpot. It's impossible to be this lucky. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
So they're a poor family. Don't fall for that trap.
Huh? What do you mean?
They're definitely not a poor family, Oliver. I don't think I need to explain that to you. They have all the money in the world because their daughter can sneeze crystals. They just don't want to appear to be rich to the outside world for whatever reason. Maybe they're just trying to avoid attention at all costs so that their secret is less likely to come out. They're smarter than they look.
You're right. I didn't even think of that. My bad.
So, we are going to kidnap her, but we have to be prepared. Do not underestimate her family. They definitely have some sort of security in their house, but, well, it doesn't really matter. They still won't stand a chance against us. Oliver, you know what to do, right?
Yes, I do. Just leave it to me. I'll lead the team.
Grounded for the whole week? What am I gonna do at home for a whole week? Nothing! There's nothing for me to do. Why is Mom like this? She doesn't even have proof that I sneezed out crystals, but she still figured it out somehow. Does she have a sixth sense or something? Gosh. Mom has a point too. I was confident that I wouldn't sneeze at school at all, but I ended up sneezing. I don't even know why it happened. I've never sneezed in public before. This is my first time. I guess I just wasn't meant to go to school today, but I went anyway. And now I'm paying the price for that. I probably should have just listened to Mom. I really hope no one saw me. Huh? Who are you guys? Guys, who are you? Why are you standing in front of my door? Can you please answer my question? Why are you standing in front of my door? Get out of here!
They're not going anywhere, Susie. I hired security guards to make sure you never leave your house like this ever again. I also hired them for your safety in general. These aren't the only guards here, by the way. There are guards all over the house. In the backyard, in front of the kitchen, in front of the bathrooms, everywhere.
The bathrooms too? Are you kidding me?
Don't worry, they won't enter the bathroom, Susie. But yes, this is how it's going to be from now on. I won't ever let you sneak out of the house and risk your life ever again.
No one is better at overreacting than you are, that's for sure.
And no one's better than disobeying their parents than you are. Besides, where are you even going? You're grounded for a week.
I'm going to get something to eat. I was hungry. Am I not allowed to eat either?
You're allowed to eat what I cook for you, or some snack in the kitchen, but you have to inform me or the guards every time you leave your room. Is that crystal clear?
These guards don't even speak back to me when I try talking to them. They're literal statues. Look at them. They don't even move.
It doesn't matter. They might not look like they're listening, but they are. All you have to do is tell them, and they'll understand.
Sure. Whatever you say, Mom.
Alright, the house is right there. That's the house where the girl we need to kidnap is staying. Chop chop, boys. We need to get a better view of where she is. She's coming downstairs. Okay, she's in the kitchen now. She's probably getting something to eat, or is about to cook something. Anyway, we need to scan the area to see if there's any guards around. Well, the boss was right after all. The boss knew they had security in their house. Well, it's to be expected, but I didn't think they would have this much security. Did something happen at the house recently? Whatever. It doesn't matter. I just need to get rid of the security and get to the girl. Alright guys, follow me.
What is my life? I don't even know what to say. I really don't know if I like my life or not. I have to constantly live my life being worried about whether someone will find out about my secret or not. It's a really stressful life. I can't sneeze in public, ever, and in front of anyone. The crystals that come out when I sneeze are going to attract everyone's attention. And if criminals find out, then I'm really not going to be in a good place. Mom and Dad are right. Criminals can be anywhere. Criminals could even be in my own school, or someone from a criminal family. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. But hey, it's still a possibility. I really hope there was no one watching me in the school playgrounds. I looked around several times to make sure no one was there, but I could have still made a mistake. I really hope I didn't though. Who's knocking on my door? Is it Mom? It's probably Mom. I'm not going to open the door for her. She can come in herself if she wants. I don't care how aggressive the knocking gets. I'm not going to open the door. Never.
Ugh, why are we even knocking? We can just break open the door.
Ah! Help! Help! Robbers! Mom! Dad, help! There's robbers in our house! Mom! Dad, please!
Go get her and put her in the car now.
Susie, what happened? Why are you screaming? Oh my gosh, all the guards are knocked out cold. And Susie? She's not here. Peter! Peter! Come here at once, Peter!
Let me go right now! Who are you? What are you doing? Why did you kidnap me? Let me go!
So you really don't know why we kidnapped you, huh? Take a wild guess. Let your imagination run wild. Is there something you have that would be really valuable to criminals like me?
Oh no. Does he mean... Wait a minute. I know this guy. He looks familiar. I've seen him somewhere, but where? I can't remember where I've seen him. Wait a minute. He's in my school, isn't he? We don't share any classes, but I know that he's in my school. Oh my gosh. This explains everything. I'm so careless. He must have seen me sneezing crystals.
I see that you're starting to connect the dots. If you're thinking what I think you're thinking, yes, I am from your school. That's why I look familiar. I just happened to be there when you were all alone in the playground sneezing crystals. I couldn't believe my eyes. Not just the fact that I saw some random kid sneezing out crystals, but also because of my good luck. I've been looking for people like you for a very long time because of my boss. I've never been able to find anyone like you, even after several years of searching. And then I find you out of nowhere when I was supposed to be taking a break from searching. I guess the best things are meant to happen unexpectedly.
I don't even know what you're talking about. You got the wrong girl. What do you even mean, sneezing crystals? What's that supposed to mean?
Nice try, but no, that won't work on me. I saw it with my own eyes, and then I showed it to my boss by hacking into the CCTV cameras of the school. Now that we have you, we'll become the richest people in Brookhaven. My boss will be delighted to see you.
So, this is the kid, huh? The kid that can sneeze out crystals.
Yeah, that's her. We now have the most valuable person in the world. A poor girl who can sneeze crystals.
I want to test out her powers first. Put something really dirty or dusty in front of her nose so that she's forced to sneeze.
Don't sneeze, please don't sneeze. Don't do it, don't do it.
Sheesh! Look at these crystals, boss. They're the finest and most pure crystals I've ever seen. We hit the jackpot. This is unbelievable. This poor girl sneezes out the clearest crystals the world has never seen. These are literally perfect.
Oh, you're right, Oliver. We really did hit the jackpot. This is even better than I thought it would be.
You people are disgusting. Are you seriously gonna use me to make yourselves get richer?
Of course we are. What else do you think we would do with those crystals? You're not the sharpest knife in the drawer, are you, Susie?
I've been waiting a long time to find someone with the powers that you have, and now you're finally here. After years and years of searching all over the world, I finally found my treasure. This will be the greatest treasure of all time.
What do you mean you've been waiting for a long time? You mean you already knew that someone had the powers that I have?
Yes, I did. A very popular rumor within the criminal underworld that became even stronger in recent weeks. Some unexplained things have been going on, and people are gossiping about how everything is happening because of these powers. I didn't believe it myself at first, but now that I've seen it firsthand, I can confirm that it's all real. And all the criminals in the world were looking for this, but I found it first. Me, Carl.
Are you trying to say that there are more people out there with powers like me?
Of course there are. You're not the only person out there with powers like yours. The only difference is that they're just hiding it. That's the smartest thing to do if you have a power like that. They need to hide their greatest treasure from the rest of the world, unless they want people like me and Oliver to come and rob their house.
If you don't let me go, Mom and Dad are not going to like it. They're going to make you pay.
Oh no, we're so scared.
You think this is is really funny, don't you? Wait till you see what Mom and Dad can do. They have all the money in the world. They'll bring you both down in no time.
Oh, we'll see about that. We'll do whatever it takes to bring her back, Julie. Don't worry about it. We have all the tools and money at our disposal. They won't stand a chance against us.
I'm just really worried. The fact that they kidnap her means that they know about her secret.
Yeah, you're right. They do. They know about Susie's power, which isn't a good thing at all. The fact that they were able to go through all her security and knock out all of the guards means that they're no ordinary kidnappers. These guys must be pros. As soon as they found out that Susie could sneeze crystals, they didn't waste any time at all in kidnapping her. They're going after the money.
How are we going to deal with them if they're professional kidnappers? We might have a lot of money from the crystals, but they have Susie now. Whenever they need money, they can just make Susie sneeze crystals. They have a huge advantage too.
We'll just need to hire the best police officers and lawyers to get on this case. We'll find her eventually. Don't worry about it.
Okay, who are we hiring?
We first need to call 911 and tell them about this whole situation. Once we tell them what happened, that's when things will start to get tricky. We've been hiding our wealth from everyone for the longest time now. If we go to the cops and tell them how we hired security and how we want to hire the best officers, they're gonna get suspicious. They're gonna wonder where all the money came from, considering we're such a poor family living in such a poor house. That's one downside.
Then we'll need to hide it from them somehow. We can tell them that we had a lot of money saved or something, I don't know. But that's not a good enough reason to not talk to them. We need to file a police report and make sure they're taking this case seriously. My daughter's life is on the line.
Yeah, I agree. We'll need to make up some story and we'll need to make sure that the cops don't find out about Susie's special power. The other problem now is that the kidnappers know about Susie's secret. They might threaten us by saying that if we try to come after them, they're going to expose Susie's secret to the entire world. That's most likely what they're going to do, but that's for later. For now, we need to call the cops. So, where were you when this kidnapping took place? You said you were still in your house, right? Couldn't you hear anything? Maybe your daughter was calling for help, or the sound of the kidnappers fighting with your security guards?
That's the problem. I couldn't hear anything. I was in the kitchen, but it wasn't loud at all. If I had the stove or washing machine on, then it would have made more sense for me not to hear it, but I had nothing on. I was just washing dishes in the kitchen, that's all. I still didn't hear a thing.
Judging from the attack on your guards, these are no ordinary kidnappers you're dealing with. The way they took out these guards, they're pros. They used professional assassination tactics. They hit the guards at exactly their vital points to make them fall unconscious instantly. They even removed their fingerprints from the bodies. The reason you couldn't hear the noise was because there was no noise in the first place. They carried out the whole kidnapping as silently as possible. They're dangerous.
We figured that much out already. We know these kidnappers are no ordinary people, but that's not the point. The point is my daughter is missing, and I want her back at all costs. I'm ready to hire the best police officers there are. I want my daughter back as soon as possible. I want to see her. I want to know how she's doing.
That's understandable, ma'am. We'll get on this case right away. Also, you seem to be living in quite a poor house and in a poor neighborhood. How did you have the money to hire so many bodyguards? And these bodyguards aren't ordinary guards either. What's going on here? I'm sorry, officer, but there are some things I can't disclose to you. But basically, in short, we saved our money in case of an emergency, and this is an emergency. It'll take more than that to convince me, Mr. Peter. I don't know what's going on here, but there's definitely something more to this than meets the eye. This isn't just some simple kidnapping. Professional kidnappers like this would never waste their time kidnapping someone if it wasn't for a very good reason. They're after something that you and your family have. That's why they went out of their way to carry out this operation. Anyways, we'll interrogate you later, but for now, we're gonna start searching for your daughter. Don't worry, we'll find her eventually. You just need to trust us and stay patient.
Please find her as soon as possible. I'm worried sick. I want to see her now.
In due time, Miss Julie. I'll send my best officers on this case, the most qualified officers in Brookhaven. Your daughter will be in good hands. I'll be responsible for your daughter's safety, and I promise that I'll bring her back soon. You have my word. Oh, this is amazing. Look at all the crystals she's sneezing out. Do it again. Come on, again. Oh, we're gonna be so rich. Richest people in the world. No, the richest people in the universe. Yes, keep sneezing. Look at these crystals. The purest I've ever seen. No scratches where, no impurities at all. Oh, these are perfect. This little girl is making magic right now. We need to keep making her sneeze over and over again. The more she sneezes, the richer we get. Come on, Oliver, make her sneeze again and keep doing it.
This is really fun. The little kid is completely helpless. Also, what do we do if her parents report and ask for help from the cops? We can't ignore them completely, right? They probably have a huge savings of crystals with them too, considering she's their daughter. They won't hesitate to use all that money against us and get us arrested.
Don't worry about that. I have the perfect plan to deal with it. Well, not really a plan, it's common sense actually. I'm going to call them and give them a little threat by telling them that we'll make their daughter disappear if they ask the cops for help, or we threaten to reveal their secret to the world. If we can't use her secret, no one else can. They'll do anything to keep their daughter's secret hidden. That's why no one's been able to find out for so long. This girl has been living in her parents' protection with one of the most precious powers known to the world. Her parents did a really good job of hiding her, but it's too bad that we found out. Right, girl?
All right, I guess that works. That just means her parents can't do anything to us. They might still try to come after us, but then it won't be much of a problem dealing with them. We are professionals, and they are just ordinary people who happen to have a really special gift before we took it away.
Exactly. I'm gonna call them right now so that we can stop thinking about them creating a scene. Hey, girl, your parents' numbers, what are they?
I'm not telling you. I'm not going to tell you anything.
You think you're so smart by refusing to tell me their numbers? Listen, girl, do you know how easy it is for me to find their numbers myself? I have a million different ways I could force you to give me that information, but I don't need to. I can find it myself. I'm the greatest hacker in Brookhaven. Now watch me. Not only am I going to get your parents' numbers, but I'm also going to put the entire police force to their knees. I'm going to shut down all their communication. Oh, you see that? That's what you call being smart. I'm smart. I'm unstoppable. I've always been unstoppable, but once I'm rich and have unlimited money, I'll be able to rule over the whole world.
You're showing off a bit too much these days, Carl. I hope you're not losing your mind. Don't let the money get to you.
Oh, I'm not losing my mind. I've just begun to open my mind to the millions of possibilities that lie in front of me now. I get to be the ruler of the whole world. Anyways, I need to call these fools now and threaten them. I've sent several officers to every nook and cranny of Brookhaven. They're going to search every building, house, and park. Pretty much every place you can think of. We're gonna find your daughter for sure. Thank you for all your help. We really appreciate it, officer. But remember, if you don't give us results soon enough, we'll have to hire new officers. We want our daughter as soon as possible. I don't want a single scratch on her. We'll try our best, but we can't guarantee anything. All I can say and confirm is that we're working really hard to find her.
I need her by today. I want you to save her and bring her back here today. I don't want you to waste any more time at all.
Huh? Who's this? I'm getting a call from an unknown number on my phone. Who could it be?
Unknown number? Could it be Susie? Maybe she's trying to reach out to us.
Hold on. If it's a call from the kidnappers, we can trace it. Turn on the phone and put it on speaker. Hello? Who's this? It's your worst nightmare. You're missing your daughter a lot, aren't you? Where's my daughter? What have you done to her? You're evil! Me? Evil? Come on, why are you being so harsh? Your daughter is in perfectly good hands. She has a special gift. And now, her gift is with someone that can actually use it properly. You both didn't know how to use her gift. You could have done anything in the world with that power, but all you did was stay poor in a house and hide your true wealth. Oh, this is bad. The officer is hearing everything. I can't turn off the speaker because then the officer will get even more suspicious. I have to try to change the subject somehow. Okay, the officer is giving me a signal. I think he's telling me to try and stall the call for as long as possible. That should give him enough time to trace the location. Okay, I know what to do. So why are you calling me now? Do you just want to taunt me and laugh at how helpless I am? Oh, that's one of the reasons for sure, but the main reason I called you is so that I can deliver some important information to you, so that you don't become an annoyance later on. Whatever happens, don't even think about going to the cops for help. If I even get a hunch that you're getting help from the cops, you have no idea what your daughter is going to go through. Either that, or we'll reveal your daughter's secret to the entire world. I'm sure you're smart enough to make the right decision. We're gonna get our daughter back without getting help from the cops. Just wait and see. I'm not gonna waste any more of my time talking to you. Goodbye. We found their location. We know where the kidnapper is. I'm gonna call for backup immediately. What? Why are my walkie-talkies working? Officer James, can you hear me? No! Did those kidnappers mess up our communications or something? We don't have time for this. I'm going in there on my own. We're gonna arrest those kidnappers and save your daughter.
I'm coming with you.
Me too. We're gonna teach them a lesson. Alright, here's what I think we should do first. We should use all the money we have to bribe some of the government officials. I know some people working for the authorities that would be willing to give away everything for the amount of money that we have. Once we give them this money, they'll give us their power and position. We keep doing this for all the government officials, and we'll eventually own the government. We're also going to need to hire more criminals, that's for sure.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Police, do you hear that? Are those sirens?
Those fools! They called the police even after we threatened them. Do they not care about their daughter at all?
Watch what happens to you now.
Freeze! Don't move! Put your hands up in the air right now! Why are you people so annoying? Did you seriously come all by yourself? Do you really think that one officer would be enough to take us down? You really don't know who we are, do you? Who said I came here alone?
Someone tased us from behind!
It's those two, her parents. That's what you get for messing with our daughter.
Mom, Dad, thank God you're here.
Don't worry, kid. Everything's gonna be fine now. I'm gonna get out of here in no time, just you wait. Good luck with that.
I was so worried about you, Susie. I'm glad you're all right. You saved me, Mom and Dad. And thank you so much for your help, officer.
Anytime. It's my job after all. There's still a lot of questions I need to ask you about this whole case. This case isn't solved just yet. Too many loopholes that don't make sense, but I'll interrogate you about those later. For now, you can rest easy. I'm glad we have Susie back, but it's not over yet. That officer knows we're hiding something. Oliver and Carl now know our secret. I think it's only a matter of time before it comes out. We'll need to be ready for that day. We're gonna need an explanation, some way to hide our secret and defend ourselves if anyone tries to spill the beans.